Giovanni, it's a pleasure and honor being with you in Phuket, Thailand, as part of SIPS 2022. And since you are for the first time participating in SIPS, give some impressions.
Impression is that here you can in the SIPS 22 you have an idea how the world and the knowledge is so wide. So so many symposiums, each entering in very specific area, where is really is necessary to be updated to understand exactly the benefits that we can have from this kind of presentation. So for me, it's the first time really I participate in a kind of presentation so huge. 50 symposium, it means practically cover all things on the earth.
Correct.
So there's no another, I don't know any other kind of conference on this. So here you make the fix of the situation in terms of the sustainability and the development of sustainability.
Yes, perfect. This is our goal, to bring the all fields together. By cooperating, you have to find solutions for sustainability. Being separately might not.
No, it's not possible. Yes. And here, this is the moment in which it's possible just to connect the various symposium to have the optimization here.
Exactly.
Not only in the symposium itself, but for the connection of the other symposium.
Perfect.
For the general sustainable development.
So, you are the president of a non-profit organization, a zero pollution fuel.
That's it.
Which with the goal to produce hydrogen from water by splitting water.
Yes.
So this way the product is hydrogen and oxygen. Both are useful products. And hydrogen replaces any reductant in the world, and oxygen is used for any other.
Yes, you have to use. So, if not, you go to the meeting the depletion of oxygen, because probably it's more complex than CO2 problems.
Tell us something about your organization, how you are planning to achieve this major goal.
Yes, we with my friends, because now we are friends, we decided to have this not-for-profit association just because we want to study, because we have to study this project, to develop this project, having clear in head the way that we have to follow. So we in the association, all people are Catholic, and this is important for the other aspect. But practically, we decide to meet together for the high intensity of study that is necessary to do to arrive to have this kind of fuel. It's not simple H2 or O2 just as a result. It's more complex than it's possible to think. And that's why I've chosen these people, and I'm so happy that they say, yes, we can do, we have to study. So top people, for me, top in Italy, because I choose these people to develop this kind of project. And I'll tell you one very significant moment when for the first time I went to the CNR, just asking what they think about this kind of project with this idea that I have in my head. And they say, your project is so big that in CNR that there's about 10,000 high experts in the various fields. We are unable to develop your project because it's so complex, and all the experts in CNR are not able to do this. And I say, hey, but I have just the now a small contract with the ENEA, the other research center in Italy, government research center. And just for the new energy in photovoltaic field, especially, when Professor Mauro Marchetti, director of a CNR in Sassari, in Sardinia, heard this kind of agreement already existing, say no problem. If Enea or the expert of Enea, and some of them now are retired, so totally dedicated at this kind of project. And if there disagreement with Enea, I think that CNR and Enea don't need anybody else to develop this. Now we are in contact with the Tor Vergata University in Rome and La Sapienza, because we think that also for these two universities there's possibility to work with us and to give us a good help to arrive to the zero pollution fuel.
So the project is in the study phase, and the funding will be coming from government or private donation, or
I'm Italian, so I know how it works the system, and in effect we decide to go in the donation area because we want to have no kind of constraints of bureaucratic, scientific, or financial limitation. So we decide to have this and dedicate all this money for the study and to arrive to realization, to have the system able to produce this kind of fuel. So
private donation only.
yes, at all. Just to tell you, to let you know, we propose a synergy agreement with Catholic Church. Just remembering that the Pope Francis, to whom and I dedicate the presentation here in SIPS 22 to Pope Francis and to Greta Thunberg, just because they are the totally unheard people of our century. So for the so big problem, they talk about the global warming problem.
So you are searching their moral support.
Yes, because the people, in particular the Catholic, through the Laudato Si, an encyclical of Pope Francis, already should know the great problem of the global warming. That's why I say we are in the same boat. We try to solve the problems together. Let's see if we can work together.
Sure, I agree with that. But I would suggest that you have also to ask financial support from the government, besides private donation.
Yes, thank you. I accept your suggestion, and why not?
It will help, and you do not lose anything. You just do a presentation.
No, I'm afraid because it's so bureaucratic, and it means really dedicate a lot of time to follow this request from the bureaucratic standpoint, because I've already lived for 3 projects in this.
And you are successful?
No, no. I work a lot. so many days, so many weeks preparing documents. But in the end, we have nothing. So we have worked for nothing, and this is not.
So I wish you a lot of success on your endeavors in getting the funding, private or government, and getting moral support from Pope of Rome. I guess this is the first project I've heard that they are asking support from Pope, but I wish
we too.
I wish you great success, and then we very well hope that Pope of Rome will be able to give you the moral support or support in general point of view.
Just I can tell that all the presentation here in SIPS 22 is in Phuket will be available on the website of the company, www.zeropollutionfuel.org, where you can have all the 75 slides of the presentation.
We also put it in the website, but also do not forget that you can write the article, because and this will be published in our proceedings, in our publication. To
Okay.
1 to 3
Just
months.
waiting for them.
Yes, yes. Again, thank you very much.
Thank you to
I
you
wish
for
you-
your invitation. Very,
Thank you.
very
It's my
good
pleasure.
for me.
My pleasure. My pleasure. And I wish you a good stay here. Number one, you're gonna go back.
I think in 10 days time.
10 days. You're gonna
Yeah.
stay more 10 days.
Take care that I've been studying for 2 years just to come here
Sure,
to tell
sure.
you these update
This is-
numbers.
This is the what we like, because you are the among the others that understand that hard work also need need long vacation to enjoy. That's why we give them plus minus days to stay in the hotel.
May I just tell you another thing?
Yes.
Just the
Yeah,
last
sure,
one.
sure.
I want to repeat here with you the name of my presentation, because I think it's very.
Okay, sure, sure.
The name was the Next Stop Humanity Extinction. The wait time is over. We have to act now. So for all the problems that I've listed in the presentation, is
So
necessary
there are 3
to work.
presentations you did.
3, yes.
Okay.
One was the numbers of the global warming, of the methane, the big problems. And we have seen that in the second one, when we talk about the global problem of the world, we saw that the first 4 coming from the global warming, the methane. So of the 10, the first 4 belonging to the climate change, global warming, methane, and so on. So it is dramatically need to act on this. Okay?
We wish you all the success in your endeavors.
Thank you.
And,
Thank you very much.
Success in having support.
Pleasure to meet you to come here.
Thank you.